Hi my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you not a one but a two-part video. I'm going to be showing you a hair tutorial, and I'm also going to have like a chit chat vibe where I walk with you guys and share with you my hair journey from how I started wearing my hair straight to when I transitioned over to wear my hair in its natural curly state, and show you how I created this look. This is a beautiful, quick, summer-friendly braid out look, and I wanted to go over that with you. So if you want to see how I create the hairstyle as well as this makeup look, stay tuned and look in the description bar or in the iCloud for the link to the second part of this video. All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going to start with the hair portion of today's look. This is my hair fresh out of the shower. I've been out for a while, so my hair is sort of dry. But I have my handy dandy water bottle, so we're gonna jump into it. So the first thing that I did was I shampooed my hair and basically shampooed it, conditioned, and he's ready to go. My shampoo of choice, I've been using a Diva Curls Low Poo shampoo, and I've really been gravitating towards the Maui Moisture shampoo. I like the Maui Moisture products because they're really thick and I feel like they add a lot of hydration to my hair, and living in a dry, humid area, you really do want the moisture. So I normally apply my leave-in conditioner in the shower. So the product that I use for my leave-in, I love the As I Am. This is the As I Am leave-in conditioner. This is a very lightweight product, which is not what I started using when I transitioned. Now, as I said in the intro, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience transitioning from wearing my hair straightened to wearing my hair in its natural state. So when I'm in the shower, I separate my hair into 4 sections. I wash, shampoo, and condition each section separately. And then when I'm finished with the section, I will put it in a 2-strand twist and just wrap it in a bantu knot or clip it into place with one of these clips. And then once I've shampooed, I go back and I condition. And then once I finish conditioning, I rinse it all out and apply my leave-in. All right, so now that we're out of the shower, my hair is kind of air dried a little bit. I had something that I needed to do after shampooing, so I had to take care of that. So just to add the moisture back into my hair, we're going to take my handy dandy spray bottle. So when I get to about 5 to 3 ounces of water in this bottle, I just fill it back up. So whenever I'm done styling, I just fill it back up. That way I have room temperature water at my disposal, whether I'm doing a wash day routine or if I'm just restyling my hair or detangling. So now my hair is fairly wet. I'm going to take my leave-in. This is the consistency. It's a very light consistency. It's almost like a thick water or a loose gel type of situation. And I just put it in the palm of my hand and then work my way from my root down to my ends. And I don't get too concerned if I don't have the product at the ends, because I always go back and just really focus on my ends separately. But I just want to lock that water in. I practice the LOC method, liquid, oil, and a cream product. I think it works best for my hair texture. Alrighty. Once I apply my leave-in, I tend to notice the curls starting to get vibrant. So once I have that on, I'm actually going to pick up my oil. The hair oil that I use is a DIY that I created and customized to my hair needs. So once I have the leave-in on, I just take this bottle, and this one I like because it has an applicator tip on it. That way I can get right into my roots. I apply the oil directly to my scalp, and then I massage it in. I just open my fingers like that, stick that right underneath, and then massage my scalp. And then whatever's on my fingers, of course, I just bring it down. We go ahead and apply some directly to my hand. I don't use a lot, probably like a quarter size amount. And then I just rub my fingers through, just rake my fingers through and get that all the way down my hair, all the way to the ends. Look at that. The definition is starting to come back. If I feel like I need to add more water just to get the curls to pop a little bit more, if I was doing a traditional wash and go, I would. But since I'm actually going to style my hair, I'm not too concerned about bringing my natural texture to the forefront because I'm going to stretch my hair anyway. But the product I like to use is this one. This is the Curl Smoothie. And the reason why I use As I Am and Maui together is because Maui doesn't have a leave-in product. So I just use the As I Am as my leave-in, and then I jump back to Maui to use the custard There's also a butter from As I Am, which I normally use that one as well when I don't feel like searching. I tend to have one or the other in my vanity space. So whichever one I have in my vanity is the one that I use. But I do use these together, the As I Am and the Maui. And I just rake that through. Once I have that raked through my hair, I'm going to grab this brush. This is a detangling brush for me. I love these brushes that have the little beads on the end. They're very flexible. I don't use anything that's very hard and firm. And then I just comb the product through. I'm going to go back to my water. I'm going to spray my hair again because I don't want my hair to dry out too much because we're going to be styling it. But just to try to pin him into place right now at this state, I'm just going to apply some more water and then 2-strand twist him kind of as a way for me to know, hey, I've done that section. All right, so now that I've shown you how I moisturize my hair, let's talk about my hair journey. So I've always worn my hair straight. I've always been a huge fan of the Morticia straight vibe. Just bone straight. I don't care that if I have curls in it. I don't care if the ends are bumped or flipped or any of that. I just like it straight. And I always kept my hair healthy. It had a beautiful sheen and shine to it. It was lightweight. And I got a lot of compliments on the health of my hair. When I was in high school, my grandmother decided for conveniency purposes that I should try doing a chemical relaxer. So we permed my hair when I was in high school. And this is because I was a very active high schooler. I had in-school activities, after-school activities, before-school activities. I started working in my the end of my junior year, started my senior year, I got a job. So there was just a whole lot of moving parts going on. And just to save me time, because it took a long time at the salon for me to get my hair done. I'm talking hours. I would show up at the salon. I would probably be one of the first people there after my stylist. And then be one of the last to leave. Like I might get to the shop at like 9 and I wouldn't leave until like 6 and 7. But for fair purposes, I will say that when I went to the salon, my sister went with me also. So I did the perm thing for about maybe 2 years. And I decided after I graduated, A, I don't want to have to go back to my stylist just to get my hair done because I didn't feel comfortable perming my own hair. B, I didn't enjoy sitting in the salon all day. I'm not a person who enjoys the salon. I wanted to take control of my hair again. So I went on ahead, bought a huge bottle of neutralizer shampoo, and I used neutralizer for like 6 months of my hair. I slowly started noticing my natural texture coming back, and I want to say around 2009, I went to the salon for the first time in a long time and had my hair cut. I was originally walking in there with the idea of, you know what, I'm going to go in here and have my hair cut into a bob or a lob. But when I got there, I decided, you know what, I don't want to do that. So instead, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get my hair cut in long layers. And so I wore that style for a while. And then eventually, like always, when I wear long layers, I get tired of it. And so I'll just grow my hair out. Because typically my layering preference is to have the first layer start here and then just slowly kind of like taper and contour to my face until it's all even at the bottom. And so I did that for a while. And that was fine. I would flip it out sometimes or bump it under, curl it, different things like that. But as always, whenever I get my hair cut, I always grow my hair back out. And then once I get the front layers to about chin level, I'll go in and have the layers reestablished, but at chin level. And then I just continuously do that until my hair is at a point where I wouldn't be sad if they just, gave it a good old blunt cut. And because my ends always would fray and I would have split ends all the time, I would always have to get my ends cut. I would probably get my hair cut and get the dead ends removed probably like once every 6 weeks to every 3 months. It was really at the discretion of my hairstylist. If she felt that I needed to do it, I did it. If she didn't, I didn't. So after cutting my hair in 2010, I decided to just wear it straight. Just get my flat iron. I would wash my hair like every 2 weeks, re-straighten my hair. If my ends or the roots started to get fluffy, you know how they kind of grow out a little bit and they're not laying as flat. So if that would happen, I would just, no big deal, I'm gonna wash my hair anyway. So if it's springtime and it's raining, I would go back in my house the next day when the sun came back out and I would straighten my hair again. So I straightened it a lot. And I was not the best at using the right products for straightening my hair. Meaning I didn't really religiously use a heat protectant of any kind. So I would literally just shampoo, condition. I might do a hot oil treatment once a month or once every 6 weeks, somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe a deep conditioner or a mask randomly. Then I would blow dry the hair and straighten the hair. I wanted to get my wash day done as quickly as possible because my wash day, especially when my hair was straight, was a process. It was a commitment that I just wanted to get done as quickly as humanly possible. Get in, get out, be done. So that's what I did. So back in 2015, I want to say like late 2014, early 2015, I started watching natural hair tutorials. Specifically, I started watching Whitney at Natural 85. And watching her videos and seeing how healthy and vibrant and beautiful her hair was in its natural state, it inspired me to say, you know what? I want to do that. I started talking to my husband and telling him, you know, this is what my natural hair looked like. And the crazy part is me and my husband were together for a few years at that point. What, 4 or 5 years at that moment? He'd never really seen my hair in its natural state because I would immediately go from shampoo, condition, to moisturizing my hair, to blow drying my hair, to straightening my hair. I did this all in one day. There's probably a handful of people who saw my hair in its natural state. Most of them were my hairstylists and anybody at the salon when I was at the salon. And I don't know, I was always embarrassed about wearing my hair in its natural state because I was just grown up seeing my hair straight. I don't remember ever seeing my hair in its natural state, and I didn't really embrace wearing my hair in its natural state for the first time until like 2004, I think, when I stopped using the perms and I started seeing the coils and the curls, and I thought it was so cute. And then I went back to straightening my hair. Like, I didn't keep that habit up at all. So yeah. It didn't last. So in 2015, I went in the shower to do my normal wash day routine and decided, you know what, I'm gonna see what my natural hair looks like. We're gonna do this today. So I got in the shower, did a really good shampoo and condition, made sure my hair was clean. I didn't want to have any lingering products. I'm talking squeaky clean hair. Then I moisturized my hair and I just let it dry. And to my shock and horror, my hair would not curl. It just looked like frizz. It looked like straight hair that wanted to curl or curly hair that wanted to be straight. It just was not a good look. And I was like, wow. So I immediately started researching, why are my curls not popping? You know, what's wrong with my hair? And I discovered it's heat damaged from years of straightening my hair and not doing it the right way, not using a heat protectant, not using low heat. Like, I use high heat when I straighten my hair because I want to do like 2 passes, sometimes even 3, depending on how obsessed I was with getting straight. And once I did that, boo-boo, I was satisfied. Back to 2015, realizing I had destroyed my hair, I said, you know what, I'm going to go completely heatless. I'm not going to use a heat tool on my hair for the entire year. So starting from the beginning of 2015 up until around December of 2015, I did not apply any heat to my hair. I started habitually watching Natural 85. and I saw all the DIYs she was doing. So I was recreating those DIYs, doing my research, trying to figure out what was she using, would it work for me? If it wouldn't work for me, what would work for me? And that was just the start of it. So at the end of the year, after using coconut oil and argan oil and olive oil and all these silicone free this and no parabens and no mineral oils, and just really taking the time to, oh, I did protein treatments. I did it all. Whatever there was out there that was supposed to help my natural hair regain its natural texture, I did it. I did it. And so at the end of the year, I said, I have enough growth. I think I'm ready to go ahead and just chop off the damaged hair. So I made a phone call, got someone to do the haircut, and it was not without a lot of criticism because I've never worn my hair short. Everybody around me, family and friends, were like, are you sure? You've never worn your hair short. The shortest I'd ever worn my hair before I cut it was probably like to my collarbone. So this is going to be a definite change. When I cut my hair, damaged ends and all, it was about mid-chest. It was beneath my collarbone in the back, about mid-chest in the front. I might have still had some layer in there at that point because I knew I had my hair cut again, but overall I had length. And I spent the entire year amping myself up, reminding myself it's just hair, it'll grow back. You have good hair growth, it's fine. Just do it. Just go ahead and get it over with so that you can start having healthy hair. Just not pretty long hair, but healthy long hair. So I did it. I'll insert a picture of my hair before and after my cut. It definitely was a drastic surprise. It was like, wow, you did it. But once I did it, I realized I learned something about hair that I didn't know, which was how quick and easy it is to style your hair at half the length that I had. It was like, wow. Not use as much shampoo and conditioner. It doesn't take me as long to dry my hair. It doesn't take as long to detangle. Like all the steps I did, I was doing my hair in half the time, maybe even less than half the time. And it was nice. Because I've already shown you the repetitive nature of just putting my leave-in, my oil, and my cream product in, I'm just going to speed through this next side, and then we'll get back together for the next step. So you guys just saw, I've done all 4 sections. Each section has been divided in 2, so I have a total of 8 highly moisturized, ready to go sections. Now, in real time, that probably took me about 20 minutes to go through section by section, moisturizing, making sure it's detangled at the last minute, and getting it out of the way. So now that all 4 sections are good, my scalp has been stimulated. And one of the reasons why I like applying my oil to my scalp is because I use a lot of oils in my DIY blend that are exclusively catering to my hair needs. I have a very sensitive scalp. I'm very tender-headed, one of the reasons why I like doing my own hair. And I want to make sure that I'm using things like olive oil and other healing oils. I also use shea butter in my blend. You'll get the full details if you go to the description bar. I will have a video. I'm hoping that it's about 10 minutes. I'm going to do that as soon as I get done with this because I want to use what I have left. I have about an ounce left in here. I tend to use that when I'm styling as well, and I use it throughout the day to kind of like continuously stimulate my hair. So I'm going to let my hair dry down a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and show you the next step for this style. All right, so we're back. It's been about an hour or so and my hair is no longer dripping wet, but it is still moist. Now I like to start my hair when it's moist or damp to the touch, but not 100% dry, because I think it's still malleable, but it's not dripping wet. And sometimes it's hard to grip your hair when it's soaking wet. So first thing I'm gonna do is separate the front from the back. Check my parting. Let's grab my wide tooth comb. This one's my favorite comb. It is a wide tooth, heavy duty, thick bristles. That bad boy can get through any curl. So unravel my twist to make it easier to part. Another thing is if you want to leave it in the chunks, chunky twist like this, you get some really cool like body waves. And you can detangle and separate and fluff as much as you want, but that is an option. I have done that before where I just let these dry completely. Sometimes I'll get under a hooded dryer. I have an amazing like hooded dryer attachment for my blow dryer, which I absolutely love it because I can just plug it up, put my headphones in, and then start watching a YouTube video or turn on my surround sound in the living room and watch TV while drying my hair. So I'm thinking about parting this into 3 triangles. So I'm going to start at the back of my head and come forward. Got a nice angled line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. But first I want to secure this out of the way. Secure this section. Bantus for me are like the best way to section some hair out of the way. I don't have to worry about using a tool, which I couldn't say that in the beginning because my hair was too short to get a really nice tight bantu. And I'm going to go rogue and actually try to part with my left hand and hope for the best. Sometimes parting my left hand gives me the same shape, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, that came out perfect. All right. Skills on deck. Now we're going to get into the styling portion. So in the beginning, the first half of this video, I showed you how I moisturize my hair and give myself a really nice base for styling. And now we're going to move on to styling. So we're going to go pick up my As I Am curling jelly. This has a really loose consistency. It's not super duper heavy. It's really lightweight and it smells nice. It doesn't have a strong fragrance or anything, so I like it. So I'm going to grab a little bit on my fingertips. I'm going to concentrate that in the front section because I think I want to do some cornrows. I'm going to do some large cornrows. So I'm going to put some more of that jelly in my hand and I'm going to run that along the entire length of my hair down to the ends because I do want the ends to curl. So having the gel down here, the jelly, helps with that. See? We have a nice little curl. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll turn this way so you guys can see what I'm gonna do. If you're not good at cornrowing or braiding, but you have mastered the art of flat twisting, you can do a 2-strand twist, flat twist over here, and that'll be cool too. All right, so let's start braiding. I like this to look really smooth, even though I don't want it to be super duper tight. I do not like adding too much stress to my scalp. It can cause irritation. You can have like bumps on your scalp. It can make your head hurt. You can really feel the I'm pulling too much sensation on your scalp, which is not comfortable at all. All right. So can you see what I'm doing here? And I'm braiding it at an angle because I'm thinking about adding this to the back section, but we shall see. I'm going to braid this all the way down because braiding the entire length of my hair prevents it from unraveling, keeps this braid taut. Okay, so now we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm gonna speed this up so you guys aren't sitting here forever watching me do the exact same thing. So I'm glad I'm at the section that I want to speed this up. Because you just talking. I was like, I do plan on speeding this part up, so. OMG. Since I don't know what I'm gonna do with the center section yet, I'm just gonna go to the back. So for the back section, with the clip, you could wear your hair just like this to make it into a big fluffy center ponytail, which is probably my transition look from this point. Okay, so now, because I don't really like wearing my hair out for the entire week after I wash my hair. That's why I always braid it up. So I'm gonna we're gonna braid the back. I'm gonna show you what my back section looks like. All right, and I'm gonna fast forward through to finishing the second side because it's gonna be the exact same thing, just on the reverse side of my head. Alrighty, so now the back section is done. Here's a final view of what that looks like. They're all done. Okay, so now that I've gotten the bulk of my hair done, I think I know where I'm going with this top section. Yeah, we're gonna braid this. You can see we're just braiding my hair in that direction. So we finished the first braid. Oh yeah. We're gonna speed through this because it's gonna be the exact same thing of me playing contortionist. So to reiterate my steps, I'm gonna grab some jelly. I'm gonna saturate my hair with it. I don't use too much of any type of holding product because I don't want my hair to feel stiff or rigid or crunchy. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I'm just gonna apply some more product, maybe a spritz of water here and there, and braid this next one. Alrighty, so now that we're getting to the end of this second braid, we're gonna pick up on my hair journey story because I realized we didn't really finish. We kind of just paused and went to drying mode. But more on my journey, it really was a moment of realization that my hair was so damaged, and it wasn't because I had bad hair. It was because I had done bad things to my hair. And so when I cut it off, I just started taking advice from people who have been where I am, which is damaged hair, from either color treating, heat treating, chemically treating their hair, whatever the case may be. And I knew I didn't have the bravery in me to cut all my hair off. That's why I opted to do a 1-year growth without heat on it before cutting it off. So I use a lot of coconut oil. I use a lot of argan oil. I use shea butter. I just really started paying attention to what I was using on my hair for the first time in a long time. Just like, you know what am I putting on my hair, and what are the benefits of the products that I'm using? So once I started thinking about it from that perspective, it made it a whole lot easier to start cutting out products that were probably not doing anything for my hair other than defrizzing and adding shine. So I started using Cantu when I transitioned because it was the best thing for me, because it's just thick formula and I could see my curls responding positively to it. A list of products that I've tried would be Pantene for natural hair. It was one of the first products that I was using. I switched over to Cantu. Then I started with Aunt Jackie's, I think was the name of it. I switched over to Aunt Jackie's. I use As I Am now. I use Maui Moisture, Diva Curls when I can find it on sale, because if you don't know about Diva Curls, it's expensive. I did play around with Shea Moisture for a while, but my hair did not respond positively to the formula as much as I wanted it to. And then what happened with me and Shea Moisture? Oh, they changed the formula a little bit. When they did the formula change, my hair did not respond at all. It went from, ooh, maybe I like this, to this isn't doing anything for me. So I stopped using it. I also love OGX. OGX is a really great product line. They have so many different unique formulas for different hair needs. I almost forgot about it. I don't use them as often as I used to. I mean, I used to rock with OGX. And I have nothing against their products, but I did want to venture out and see what other things are out there, because there were so many new hair care products coming out. There are so many that I want to try. I want to support the YouTuber, the hair phenom, the one who inspired me to do my own thing, which was none other than Whitney from Natural 85. She was my hairspiration. She inspired me and motivated me to just, you know what, Keisha, just do it. Just do it. So I did. And so I wanted to try her products, the melanin hair care. But I heard from her channel that she was intending on creating more products for the line, which I'm super excited to hear that, because I want to see what else she has out there and what else she's going to do. And hopefully, you know, maybe there's a hair mask and deep conditioners. And I totally try it. I would rock it. But we are coming to the end of this hairstyle, which means we're coming to the end of my story. And there you go. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you're inspired to play around with different parts and do your thing. So this is the top. And the back. For the 360 action. So this is my finished hair look. I'm gonna tie this down, and then part 2 will pick up in the morning after I've done my skincare routine and after I've laid this down. and I will see you in my next video. If you enjoyed this content, please be kind, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to be notified of my next upload, hit that bell icon and you'll know when I'm back online. Thank you guys again. Peace, love, and harmony. Live boldly, and I will see you later. Bye.